From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. We are set for baseball here this evening.
Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat.
1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
In is Christian Yelich. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Corbin Burns is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Josh Harrison stands in.
Leading off for the
They
Pirates.
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
John Harrison.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Another full count offering on its way. Popped him up. Pena has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's gone 6 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to center field. Meadows going back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, number 348 for his career. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Striding into the box, Manny Pena. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in, Andy Ibanez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. There's a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's set. Here it comes. The bounce it to the left side. Reined in. There's Harrison for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Corbin Burns.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Corbin Burns, he'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit toward the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, when you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher, you have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Lorenzo King is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Ready now, Corey Dickerson.
Leading off for the
Take a
Pirates.
look at the splits between April and May.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. And the Pirates have their first base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Josh Bell the next to hit, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Up next for the Buccos, Gunn. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way, and he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Gunn, originally from South Korea, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Dickerson is off at first with 2 away. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. To 2-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Francisco Cervelli would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Hit well on the ground to first, and he is in there. He's safe. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. Two down, runners at first and second. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. And no one will get this one.
Hey everybody, I'm Mark DeRosa. Thanks for
the next 0-2. This is skied into short left center. Yelich moving to his left, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. So this is foul for the first strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air now, out to right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. That brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Missed with a slider. Low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hard ground ball to third. Through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the back. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for the save.
In now, Andy Ibanez, and he popped him up. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Kuhl.
Leading off for the
move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Cool.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Ball
And
2.
flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Harrison.
So digging in now, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. It remains 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off
by
from
way of a
Milwaukee.
fielder's choice his first time around.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now. Corbin Burns. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Polanco, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. 1-0. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. In to score the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
A little bouncer. Runs up foul for the second strike. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Riding in, Corey Dickerson, 1 for 1.
Leading off the fourth for the Pirates.
First time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, that's low.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get. The second out of the inning.
Number 16.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
At the plate, Gunn. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Cruz on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Bell trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Theo, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
There's Harrison for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs. Standing in now, Andy Ibanez.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Now batting, Austin Meadows. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Nope.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now, a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in third. It's 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jordan Luplow will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Jordan Luplow.
Snap throw to third.
0-1.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
D-Rod.
Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Jordan Luplow becomes out number 2 this inning. Josh Harrison stands in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Count is 1-2 now. Cervelli stands at second with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Your attention, please.
Holmes takes over to
Now
start the
pitching
6th
for the
inning on
Pirates,
the mound.
number 38, Grant Holmes.
Digging in, Corbin Burns
Leading off for the
here with a
Brewers,
3-run lead in
pitcher,
inning number 6.
Corbin Burns.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Meadows is right there, 1 down.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Holmes, which is one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 1 out, nobody on.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Kane is retired, 2 down
Now
now.
batting, left fielder.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Gregory Polanco, and Dan he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he swings and hits a laser to right. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Travis Shaw, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
High in the air out to center field. Meadows is there. 2 gone.
The batter, catcher, Manny Pena.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Ambush
Milwaukee
right there.
Second
But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box now, Andy Ibanez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Meadows will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates nothing. Ready for another shot now. Josh Bell was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Standing in, Gunn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz sprinting after it. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's a fly ball, well hit, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner from second crosses the plate, now a 5-2 game. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Corey Knebel comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Corey Knebel.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Counts 1-0.
So take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to the Pirates catcher. Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitch. Your attention, please.
Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Kevin Newman.
Just missed with a breaking ball. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
So 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Meadows takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 2. Michael Felipe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Felipe.
Eric Thames is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Thames behind 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he rips it on the ground to second. Harrison's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Frazier into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Ariel Miranda is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 38, Ariel Miranda.
Now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Ball.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
2-0 now. Just a tick behind for a strike. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is after it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Next to bat would be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now the 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. Throw over to the bag.
He's in there.
And the runner back in standing. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 16.
Settling in now, Gunn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Dickerson at second with 2 down. Called strike 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning from PNC Park. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Stepping in, Ryan Braun.
Leading off from Milwaukee.
Retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging here is Braun, and he sends this one on the ground for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's set. Here it comes. There's one well above the zone for a ball. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely
Now
on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late. I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Leading off the inning, Austin Meadows.
The bottom of the 9th inning for the
Pirates.
Pirates.
Get something going here.
Fielder,
Now time is called, and the
17.
reliever is warm out
Your
there.
attention,
Josh
please.
Hader comes on
Now
looking
pitching
for
for
a
the
save
Brewers,
here in the bottom of the 9th
number
inning.
71, Josh Hader.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. So 1-1. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
The 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
How about it?
The leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth.
Francisco
And you take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Ibanez onto the grass. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Bellini.
Andrew Minor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 93, Andrew Minor.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask.
Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Minor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pittsburgh down to their last strike.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Milwaukee took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Corbin Burns earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.